Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and welcome to today's video. It's my patio makeover refresh. This space was so dirty. We've had some really major windstorms around here in Oklahoma. We're very used to wind, but we've never had winds like this that didn't involve a tornado. So we just had dust everywhere, stuff I needed to clean up. We had everything shoved underneath our patio. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in today's video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so it alerts you every time I post a brand new video. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up with like zero motivation to clean this space. I knew it was gonna take so much work and so much time, but I also knew when I was finished it was gonna be so rewarding. So that's what gave me the motivation just to go ahead and get it started. So the first thing we're gonna do is just clear everything off. Like, it is that bad. I wanna clean the concrete, the walls, the windows. I wanna clean each furniture piece. Like I said, we had really bad winds here, not in my area, but around us. It was knocking down like electrical poles and starting fires. Semis were being turned over. Out here, there's just a lot of dirt being blown around, so things were just getting so dirty, and I was honestly dreading how I was going to clean each one of these furniture pieces. I knew it was going to just be so time consuming, but I actually ordered a few products from the Home Depot, and they are sponsoring today's video, and I'm going to talk about them a little later. But guys, it blew my mind. Like, I was not expecting today to go as smoothly as it did. I was dreading it, and I didn't have to because I had the right tools. Originally, I had thought about keeping this rug out here, but when we removed the fire pit, I saw it was like stained, it had rust on it, so I thought, okay, we're gonna go ahead and let that go. Plus, I had to rearrange our back patio at the end of this. You'll see it like towards the end of the video. But as I was cleaning all of the furniture, actually some of the pieces were broke. I didn't realize. I had heard during the wind like things be picked up and slammed down, and I actually got a few pieces. I did not want to buy more because, as you can see, we clearly have enough seating, and so I just decided to rearrange it. So if you want to see how that turns out, just stay until the end of today's video. Like I mentioned earlier, I do want to thank the Home Depot for sponsoring today's video. I was able to find the best deals, and I have them shipped straight to my door. That is so nice. Like, sometimes when you're working on home projects, and I feel like we all have something to work on. Like I said, mine's going to be the back patio today. Some of these products can be heavy, or you just don't have a truck, or you just don't have the time. I love that they were shipped straight to my door. And guys, the shipping was so fast. Like, I ordered it in bed and it was here the next day, like before lunch. I was shocked. So they do offer free shipping and flexible returns. You can also buy online and pick up in store if that works better for you. And then they also have same day delivery on select in-stock items by 4 p.m. So that's subject to if it's available, but they do offer that, and I believe it because, like I said, my shipping was so fast and it was free. And then on top of all of that, they were actually doing a Black Friday sale. It's going to be 14 days of deals. It's going to be April 3rd through the 16th. You do not want to miss out on this. I will say stay tuned because I want you to see all the products I bought because they are incredible and they saved me so much time. So don't click off yet, but some of the things that are going to be on sale is like up to 40% off select patio furniture, up to $300 off on outdoor power equipment. They're going to have 40% off select bath items. So many, that's just to name a few. So don't miss out on them. I'm going to have all the information and their link down below in my description box. So I do not want you to miss out on that sale. But now let's talk about this broom because it's the first product I'm using. I wanted to get all of this junk swept up and put in the trash. I know someone's gonna say, why didn't you get a blower? I could, but then I'm gonna blow up my grass and it's gonna come right back. Like I said, I'm in Oklahoma. It's super windy here, even when it's like not windy here. And so I just wanted to go ahead and get it in the trash. I loved this set. It was super nice, very sturdy, but I loved that the bristles weren't like too rough. They were soft enough that I could like dust my windows with them and able to like get all that dust off them. So think about it. Are you needing a new broom set? Maybe yours is old or dirty. Maybe you're just needing a second set. I like to keep them everywhere. Like, I have an indoor broom and I don't like using it outside. And then I have one in my garage. I like to keep one out in Chase's building. I don't want to be looking for a broom when I need it. And I feel like this one's just a really good set. So if you're needing something like that, add to cart, but we've got some other really good things coming too. I thought it was so funny. I felt like the more I was sweeping, the more leaves were coming. We really don't have any trees in our yard, especially our backyard, but our neighbors have them. We have some trees around our pond area, but it's not these kind of leaves. They're coming from like across the road. But I just thought it was funny. Every time I would sweep them up, I kept finding more.
I'm on a mission, I'm paying dues, I'm in position, I'm staying up, it's getting late, you're doing good, I'm doing great, recognition, I'm on a mission.
Okay, once I was able to finish just sweeping and getting all the leaves up, it was time to hose things down. So I grabbed a new expandable hose and nozzle. This is the best combo. If you don't have a hose like this, you need it. Add to cart immediately. So they start off really small, and then when you turn the water on, they expand. So that way, when you have to hang them up or wind them up or store them, you're not storing this huge hose. It's not heavy. It's easy to move around. Buy this for your parents, your grandparents. I'm telling you, I buy these every single year. I love them. So it went from being so small to I could clean the entire back of my house, which was so nice.
I know this life is right for me. I know the future's bright for me. I know my teachers lied to me. I do it for the ones that came before and nearly died for me. Recognition, I'm on a mission.
So right now my goal is to work like kind of from the top down. So our house is white, but with that, I like to, hose it down occasionally, at least once or twice a year, but especially after this windstorm. The camera is not doing me any justice, but there was like brown coming down off of it. And this is in like a nook, like it's back in there. It's not even like on the outside where it was getting hit as much. So I can't imagine when I make my way through the sides. So I'll have future projects. Like as I water, I'll do the front of the house and then both sides of the house, but just getting this back done and hosing off doors and windows is so much easier than cleaning them. Like I try to come out here and wind these down, but it's so hard. I feel like they don't get clean. So it was just so nice to like set the nozzle to jet and I just power washed that whole thing. Now, I get asked about our TV a lot if it's like an outdoor TV. It is not. So I'm not spraying it. I'm not spraying above it. I'm spraying around it and below it. That patch above it can just stay whatever color it is. It wasn't too bad. But I did want to mention that. I am just spraying because I don't want to power wash our painted brick. That always scares me a little bit. So I feel like this is the perfect balance. It's getting it clean, but I'm not worried about chipping paint. So I feel like this is just the best way to do it. Okay, I wanted to show you what it looks like once you're done. So once you're finished, you're gonna turn the water faucet off, and then you're just gonna keep spraying the hose. I like to do it a little bit early if I'm watering, and then I can finish up my last couple pots like when I have flowers, and it's just gonna start to shrink back down, and it's gonna be small and amazing and so lightweight and so easy to store. But now we're gonna talk about this power washer, and I wanna tell you, we have tried a lot of power washers. I like power washers, but they're normally like too much for me. Like, it's something Chase will do, so I let him take over. So many times when we're working on the concrete, you guys are like, there's an attachment for that, you don't have to use a small one. So this time I went ahead and ordered it. Game changer. And what's so nice is like our concrete was stained around here because the rug had been on top of it for so long. It was cleaning up so well and so easy. So that alone, just the power washer for this feature alone was worth it, especially if you have patios or concrete, front porches, whatever it is. But I even got my hands on this later, and I'm going to show you everything I did. But like I said, both of these attachments are amazing. After Chase was using like that attachment, the big one, he just put the nozzle on, and then you can spray off all of the dirt. So at this point I was starting to realize like I've got a lot of furniture to clean, and I was just gonna like hand clean it, and that's the part of the day I was dreading. But let's look up close right here. You can see all that dirt that came off that he's just being able to rinse off. So I was like, hey, could I just take that and power wash all of our furniture out here? And I'm like, we're gonna try it. If it can survive Oklahoma wind and snow and tornadoes, it can survive a power washer, guys, and did it ever. So I'm getting out here in the yard because I thought I'm gonna do it in the grass. Our grass isn't dead, it's dormant. It will be green one day. If you're wanting to know why the grass back there is green and ours isn't, that's all weeds. So we have ours sprayed. I'm so ready for green grass, but I do like to start this early because I don't want to be doing all this work when it's like 100 degrees here in Oklahoma. So right now is the perfect time. Like, I can get all of this clean and not sweat at all. So if you're wondering why I'm doing it early, that is why. Like, the weather is perfect right now, minus the wind, but there's always wind. And so I don't know if I said this, but right now I'm just lining up all the furniture so I can take that power washer and just go from one piece to the next. Okay, this is the first time I've ever really power washed. I think I've taken it a few times from Chase, but like I said, it always felt so overwhelming to me, but this was such an easy setup. Like, it's this smaller little box. It's not some like huge machine that like rolls out in wheels. It's just small. You hook it up to the water, you plug it in, and you spray. It just seems so simple. If you keep looking at my face, I keep talking to Chase and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. This is gonna save me so much time. Like, I thought I was gonna spend hours hand cleaning all of this furniture, and it was just spraying off with water. Like, I'm talking like the dirt from a few days ago was just going off, but like bird poop from like last season, I don't know, just stuff that was in there, like food and drinks from like kids laying on these and swimming, like it was just washing away. It is so good. It's so easy to use. I was like, Chase, I'll use this all summer. Like, before we have company and stuff over, I'll go out in the heat and like try to clean our furniture, but it's so hot and exhausting. Like, I can just take this out and spray it off, and in the sun it'll dry in like 2 seconds, and then we'll be ready to go for parties.
Skydive, free falling, take off, no warning, next generation transforming, automatic, no stop.
So if you're watching while I was talking about all that, Chase was working on putting up our black chairs there to the left of the screen, and 2 of the 4 of our like fire pit chairs broke. Those things are so heavy, and we laid them flat, like they collapse, and so we lay them down before a storm comes. But we woke up a few times when that like big windstorm came, and we kept hearing things slam, and I guess it like picked them up and flipped them and broke them. We knew they were flipped, but we didn't realize they were broke. But yeah, it was crazy windy. So then I'm like, hey, if I can clean off all that furniture, can I clean off my like cushions that are made for outside? I can. I was literally going to just trash this chair because it looked so stained and I didn't want to deal with it. And it's like a $300 chair from last season. I get it all clean. Chase listed it and we made $150 off of it. So I'm so happy. Like, this is our new patio set from last season. When I saw it, I was almost in tears. I'm like, I don't want to clean it. Like, it's not a cover. It doesn't come off. I'm like, I can't believe all that money's already wasted. I was going to keep it because, like, in Oklahoma, things just get dirty. Like, outside, when we're in California and people have these like amazing backyards with like doors open and walls open and all this like indoor furniture that's outside, we're like, how do they do it? Because like here in Oklahoma, you cannot do it. But now that I have this power washer, I actually can, and it's so easy to set up. I'm going to say this over and over. Like, if I was sponsored or not, like, I love this thing. Like, I just kept spraying everything.
Let's go.
Baby, I can't remember where we started, but I know where we're heading. Let's go and ride the perfect ending. I've heard things about you. I like, they say you're a bad boy. It's your time, so.
And just like that, it's all clean and drying. I didn't show it because Savannah came out and took the power washer away from me and like started doing it. It was so satisfying. But I want to show you, I have everything sprayed off and clean. Now I'm just kind of waiting for that stuff to dry before I start putting stuff back in. And I want all the furniture out in the sun as long as possible, so it will dry too, because once I tuck it underneath there, there's no sun. So now we're going to go ahead and get the pool open. Chase has to get the cover off. We need to clean the tarp. You can see it's got dirt on it. It had so much more, but it rained a few nights ago. I looked out here and that gray tarp looked completely taupe. I was like, Chase, isn't our cover gray? And he was like, yeah, you couldn't even tell. There was so much dirt on it. But like I said, then it rained and, you know, cleared off some of it. But we didn't want to clean it off right here because we didn't want it to go into the pool. So we're going to take it off and put it back behind it on the hill, and then we're going to power wash that too.
Gotta finish while we started. A feeling that is so right. Let's make it happen. Let's go all night. I've heard things about you. I like, they say you're a bad boy. It's your time, so baby, let's find out. Baby, let's find out. Yeah, baby, let's find out. Baby, let's find out.
This honestly is the best yard for the pool because it like angles down right here, so we can put the tarp on it and spray it off every year, and then it just like drains down off of it and dries. So it looks like a big job, and it is. Like, all of this takes time, but if you're gonna have a home, like, you have to take care of it. If you're gonna have a pretty home and a clean home, like, I think so many people think I just sit in my house with this clean home. It takes so much work. Like, there's so much cleaning and organizing and stuff like that to maintain a house, especially like a pool and a backyard, especially here in Oklahoma. So it takes a lot of work. You can either pay someone to do it, or you can put in the hard work yourself. And Chase and myself like to just get out here and get it done. Like I said, nothing's super hard. It's just a full day of work. Okay, so last summer we had bought that big egg chair, and I liked it over here in the corner, but we didn't use it all that much. And I had taken Chase's Traeger away and put it over somewhere else, but it wasn't covered over there, and we'd actually put the outlet over here. And so he kept having to move it every time we wanted to use it, and we use it a lot, especially in the summer. So I'm like, okay, the Traeger's gonna win out because we use that way more than the chair, and we just didn't need that much seating, like I said. Plus we made $150 off of it. So that girl math, we're winning right now. And that's just a good spot for it. We can see it while he's cooking. I can see like how far along he is. It's got the outlet, all the things. But now I'm gonna start putting furniture back. So the weather changes a lot here in Oklahoma. You saw it like super sunny for a while, and now it's getting cloudy. And so I'm like, okay, the patio is not gonna completely dry. It's not getting direct sun, and now the sun's gone. So I just wanted to start getting these pieces back. It's gonna take a little bit of tweaking because, like I said, I lost some pieces along the way, so we're just gonna make it work. This like coffee table is what I'm gonna call it. It used to be underneath the patio, but I'm gonna do something different over there. So I thought it may look cool in front of these chairs. Now I can't really do like a fire pit area because I have 2 chairs instead of 4. So I thought maybe if I put these 2 chairs here with the table, Chase and myself like to come out here every morning once it's warm in the mornings, and he has a coffee, I have my happy juice, and like we sit out here in the morning, and that's how we start our day. And so I thought maybe that'll be a nice little setup. Like we can put our drink there if we're having breakfast, or like kick our feet up. Since it's only 2 chairs, I was just trying to make like a little set out of it. But normally we're on these 2 chairs that I'm moving right now, like the loungers. We just like to lay out here in the mornings before, like, you know, the crazy day starts. So I'm gonna just start placing all of this stuff like where it used to be, and then I can kind of just change it as we go. Now we're moving on to do a little bit more cleaning, and so I grabbed some paper towels and this awesome cleaner. I've heard so much about this, so when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna grab it. I need like an outdoor cleaner anyway. It works so well. Like, I'm gonna show you here in a second. Look at like when I hold up my paper towel. So I was cleaning this off. Once again, it had been dusty, but this was like underneath our covered area, and it was so dirty. So when I'm outside, I really don't like to use like cleaning cloths because they're just gonna be nasty. If I do, I have like special ones for it that are just for outside. So I'm like that with cleaning stuff and a lot of things. Like I said with my brooms, like if I have an indoor broom, it stays inside. If I have an outdoor one, it stays outside. You could do that with cleaning cloths as well, but sometimes it's just easier to grab a roll of paper towels. I decided to move these 4 chairs on this side. They used to be over where the other black chairs are now. I don't know how long they're gonna last. I feel like last season we fished them more out of the pool than we ever did using them. And I'm sure over here by the building, they're just gonna blow away that way. So if they don't work, I'm gonna sell them or get rid of them. But I thought I'd go ahead and just put them out for now, but we'll see. I put our mats back by the door, so if we're coming in and out with the wet floor. And then we're gonna finish up some of the things with the pool. So I don't care if the pool's dirty. I love having the cover off when I look outside. And then these little waterfall covers I despise. Like, they're green. Could they have not made them neutral or white? And so this is always the best time of year when Chase goes over there and takes those off. Okay, since I lost my fire pit area, I think it turned out to be better. I decided to put the fire pit here, and I feel like we'll use it more. Like, there was so many times we wanted to use it or set by in the evening time, but it was so windy, it wasn't worth it to go out there. We're right here, we're tucked away, it's less windy, we can watch a show. So we lost the table, but I never really put food on that or used it. I think we'll use this so much more, like making s'mores or just staying warm. Like I said, we can turn a show out here, start the fire, and relax a little bit. Not always, like we're not in California, but we can some nights, and I think it'll just get used a lot more this summer. Now we're gonna move on to the string lights. So we put these up last season. If you wanna see it, go to my patio makeover video from last year. And it worked really well. You can see our pole's a little warped from being here in Oklahoma. We're gonna deal with that another season. Maybe it'll make it one more. We've loved the lights, but we can't find replacement bulbs, and we've lost several bulbs. Like, they get broke, like the wind and just all of the elements here. We've had like 4 out, and we have looked and looked for replacements. We were gonna have to get all new bulbs, and I'm like, we might as well just replace the whole thing. I'm so glad we did, because we got our sets from the Home Depot, and they are just different. They're just better, they're nicer. I love the glow of them. So we're gonna take these down, and then this year I got smart. So we need 2 boxes. I bought 3, so then as those light bulbs go out, I don't have to find replacements. I can just take them out of the box, that like the box number 3, and that's gonna be way cheaper in the long run when I have to replace them versus having to redo all the light strands again. So for me, that's just what we're gonna do, because like this year we had to buy brand new strings of them versus just like pulling them out. So it's a little more upfront, if that makes sense, but as they go out, we have a ton to get through. Now I'm going to tackle folding up the pool tarp. It actually isn't that bad. It's just like folding a bed sheet, but it's huge. Chase turned around and he was like, did you do all that by yourself? But like I said, it's not bad. It's just like folding it. And George is right there, supervisor, always making sure I'm doing everything right. He is not going to let me slack on the job at all. And then the last thing I wanted to add were these solar lights. I kind of like to replace them every year when it comes to summertime, just because I feel like it's just time at that point. But I like having lights on these pots out here by the pool. I just feel like it's really pretty in the evening when you're sitting out here, or from the inside we can see it. I wanted to show you the pool up close. It's not clean. We just got it off. Chase has actually been working on it since then. It's looking way better, but I just wanted the tarp off. So you can see right here, I let them charge all day in the sun, but the sun's gone. So I'm like, I might as well get them put in. So I'm just getting them turned on, the angle right, and then I'm gonna stick them back in the ground. So here is how it's looking, and just moments later, the beautiful sun comes back out, because that's Oklahoma for you. It's just so much prettier when the sun's out. You just see so much more color and life. This day took so much work. Like, I think it was roughly around 5 hours worth of work, but look how pretty she is. She's like sparkling, everything's clean, minus the pool, which the pool wasn't bad. It's just so pretty. We love getting to sit out here, and I had been avoiding it because things were so dirty. We couldn't even sit down on anything. I will show you up up close, our furniture is so clean. It's still wet. I put the cushions back because the sun was gone. But once the sun came out and after I filmed these clips, I went ahead and laid them back out in the sun until they dried. But look how clean those are now. Like, all that dirt is gone. That was so easy to do. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and especially making it till the end. It helps me out so much. And I do want to thank the Home Depot again for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget about their Black Friday sale going on from April 3rd through the 16th. Like I said, I'm going to have the link and everything down below in my description box. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.